Hey guys, how's it going? Like Butter here, and I got a division video for you today because I have a special topic that I want to talk about, a specific topic more than anything. And recently a lot of stuff has been getting leaked on Reddit because of the code that's been being added over time in the division for upcoming updates. So basically, people are going through the thousands of lines of code and picking out new phrases or new words in that code that could mean future content for the division. And I saw a recent Reddit post that talked about the possibility. It said something like unlock crate for 1,000 Phoenix credits or something like that, and it had the person who was data mining it thinking that there may be microtransactions in the future for the division. And I want to give my opinions on that because I think we can thank companies like Activision and EA and companies like that have kind of tainted the whole idea or the whole reason microtransactions exist. Microtransactions are to support the game in a way where it can make content free. So for example, let me just give you a short little example here, like games like FIFA or 2K17 or Madden, like all these games that EA is releasing, you have to pay for the full game. And then there is microtransactions or like packs that you can buy or something like that, and you unlock players in the game and you play a certain game mode. So what you're doing is you're paying for the game, you're paying for the services. I don't know if they have downloadable content, but I can guarantee you if they do, you have to pay for it. And what will happen is you'll actually have to also do the microtransactions if you want to partake in that certain activity in the game. And I feel like microtransactions weren't meant to do that. You saw microtransactions a lot in like mobile games and stuff, and you see mobile games trying to take advantage of that and making things pay to win, where in order to do well in the game, you have to spend a certain amount of money through that. But we've seen large success in the past from games that have done microtransactions correctly. And just to name a couple, Hearthstone. Hearthstone's a good example. Hearthstone, people will tell you it's pay to win. It absolutely is pay to win because it's a card game, but it's like, you gotta think about it. Any card game you play, the people who buy more packs are gonna have a more variety of cards. Therefore, they're going to have the better cards to use in their decks. However, Hearthstone did it a really good job. Like Blizzard, even though Blizzard is part of Activision now, Activision Blizzard, they did a pretty good job with it. You can unlock everything through in-game as long as you're spending a good amount of time doing that. But for the most part, there's like a lot of decks that you can just make straight up by not even having to pay a penny just by playing. And you also see games like Rainbow Six Siege, which I think nailed it, absolutely nailed the way that microtransactions work. If you don't know Siege, this is how it works, okay? So you can buy a season pass for Rainbow Six Siege, and what you get is you get 2 weeks early access to the new content. And then if you don't buy the season pass, it's okay because you still get all of the stuff for free as long as you unlock it through in-game credits that you can earn by playing the game. So essentially, even skins you can unlock in-game. And I think that is a fantastic feature. And I had a talk with the community manager for Rainbow Six Siege. I want to say like 4 to 5 months ago. No, it probably wasn't that long ago. It was probably like 2 months ago. And I told him like how much I really enjoyed the way that they were doing things, like the way that their economy system with the credits and how the microtransactions work, how good it is for the game, because it allows people who don't have the money to buy the content or don't want to buy the content still a chance to unlock all the stuff in game, and you don't segregate your community. You keep all your community as one. And he said that he appreciated my words, and he thinks that it's setting a standard for a lot of other companies out there to use the same business model. as them, and you know, that he's happy that the way it's going. Seeing that Rainbow Six Siege is a Ubisoft title, much like The Division, I think what might be happening is in year 2 of The Division, we might be seeing the same sort of system that Siege uses, and I think that would be amazing for the game. So let me backtrack a little bit. You got games like Call of Duty that has, like, you know, you can unlock stuff through in-game credits, but it takes so long. Another huge example of this was Gears of War. Gears of War, one of my all-time favorite games. The way they did the microtransactions in Gears 4 were absolutely atrocious. Basically what they did is they made it so that you would get such a small amount of credits per match that it would almost have to take you a week just to unlock like 1 pack or 2 packs. Even if you played the game all the time, and there was such a high variety and such crazy RNG in the packs, you may not even get a skin that you wanted. And I love the way that Siege works, because you build up in-game credits, and instead of opening a pack where you have a chance of getting a skin that you want, you can buy the specific skin that you would like to have. And I think that is an absolute awesome feature. Now, people, like I said, people just have this really bad taste in their mouths, and I don't blame you guys, because microtransactions have been done poorly so much in the past due to greed. You know, I'm sure you guys heard about the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 situation where they came out with supply drops. They already had supply drops in like an Advanced Warfare and stuff like that, but they said that all of the things in the supply drops were going to be cosmetic items and cosmetic items only, and then they went ahead and put weapons. Not only did they put weapons, they put like like futuristic versions of old weapons that were in old games that they knew people would want, like the MP5, or not the MP5, the MP40, and I believe the oh God, what is the name of that single fire weapon? The Garand. They put like futuristic versions of those into the cases, and the drop rate was extremely low. And get this, the guns were freaking overpowered. Like, I can't believe they pulled some shit like that. So I don't blame people for having like a bad taste of the word microtransactions in their mouth from all those past companies, especially Activision, just pulling some crazy shit that I didn't even know was possible. And I think that if the microtransactions do come to the Division and they're done properly, this could be a huge step forward for our community. Because what do microtransactions do, right? They give people who don't necessarily have the thousands of hours like I do to put into the game an opportunity to purchase that type of grind with money, right? So everyone's on the same playing scale. It's just that people that work full-time jobs and don't have the hundreds and hundreds of hours to put into the game are still going to be able to get on the same level as someone like myself, gear-wise, who has thousands of hours. Now, just because they're on the level gear-wise doesn't mean they're going to be as good as me at the game, or as good as someone like Exas or anyone like that who puts a lot of time into the game and is very good at it. Not saying I'm good at it, but there's some people out there that are godly at this game. They're still not going to be as good as those people, because that would be pay to win. That means that you could pay money to become the best, but they could pay to at least get on our level in gear that don't have the time to you know, people who work full-time jobs most likely don't really mind paying a little bit of money here and there to get, like, you know, Phoenix credits or whatever in the future, as long as there's something that you can unlock in game. And the reason I'm saying this is because the benefits of microtransactions outweigh the negatives 100%, because you don't split your community, your DLC is free, matchmaking times get decreased because there's more people playing. You know, things like survival right now, right? Like I love survival. It's so fun, but you get some pretty long queue times here and there, because there's not that many people playing it, because it's paid DLC. You got people who didn't pay for the DLC but still have the game not queuing up in survival, and it kind of doesn't allow them to try the content before the content comes out, with, you know, exception to like the PTS, how you can try the PTS out and stuff. But if you're like on a console or something, there's no way to try that out, where if the content's free, people can try it for free, and if it's fun, like survival is, most likely a lot of people will play it. So the company gets paid through microtransactions, through people buying skins, through small things like that, but they don't get paid through the DLC, but the DLC is free. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? Why microtransactions could be such a huge and positive thing for the Division if it's done correctly? If they use the same the same strategy, the same business style that they did with Siege, I think that this will be a huge success for the future of this game. And I just wanted to let people know not to freak out. Don't freak out over microtransactions. The game's not going to become pay to win. You're not going to be able to go in and buy a Banshee set with God roll stats. It's not going to work like that. They might allow you to buy in-game currency or Phoenix credits or something like that. That takes time to build up. You know, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, give my opinions on it. You may agree with me. You may completely disagree with me. You might think I'm a complete dick and that I'm trying to, that Ubisoft's paying me to make this video. Ooh, I've never heard that one before. But yeah, those are my opinions on it, and why, if the microtransactions are done properly, it could be a huge step forward for the Division. And hopefully year 2 content is free. If this is true, that would be phenomenal. And just think about it. Like, I just feel like the only reason year 1 wasn't free is because of the whole 1-month exclusivity that Xbox probably paid for up front. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop the video a like. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.